I got an excellent question from one of my YouTube subscribers, and that is, of all the diets I've tried, which one is my favorite and why? Now, it's really hard to ask me what my favorite diet is, okay? Because I've tried a million different diets and each of them has its own advantages and disadvantages, okay? And asking me what my favorite diet is like asking somebody who reads a lot what his favorite book is, or asking somebody what his favorite movie is. Okay. However, I could certainly narrow it down to two different diets that are my favorite. My absolute favorite diet ever is, believe it or not, my anaerobics diet. Okay. I went from the worst shape of my life to the best shape of my life on this diet. I got stronger by the day. I felt great the entire time. It's basically consists of protein and carbohydrates before and after you work out. The rest of the day, it's either protein or protein and fat. Okay, it gives you the advantage of a low carb diet, moderate fat diet. However, right before you work out, you take in some carbs to fuel you through a really intense workout, because back then I was doing intense anaerobic explosive exercises. And then afterwards I had some more carbohydrates to fuel me for the next workout the next day, okay? So you had basically the advantage of every type of diet. High carb, low carb, high fat, low fat was great. Okay, disadvantages of the anaerobics diet. You have to eat certain foods, different types of foods at certain times, at certain intervals. I mean, I had my iPhone set up to go off every 3 hours. I had to have my pre-workout meal before my workout, or my workout would suck. I had to have my post-workout meal afterwards, or my workout the next day would suck. I had to buy so many different foods. It's not a matter of being expensive, because it was everything I could get for quite cheaply, but I did need whey protein, Greek yogurt, kale, almond milk, almonds, lots of chicken, stuff like that. So, like I said, it was complicated to go ahead and buy for. If I went anywhere, I couldn't get exactly the amounts of food that I needed. So if I went anywhere, I would carry a little bag with, my pre-cooked chicken and my pre-measured almonds and my water and everything with me. So it's really hard to travel with. But like I said, I felt great. It was extremely healthy and I got wonderful results, okay? So that's my favorite diet ever. A very close second place to the anaerobics diet is the steak and eggs diet, okay? The two disadvantages of the anaerobics diet are advantages of the steak and eggs diet. Whereas the anaerobics diet, you have to eat a million different specific foods. With the steak and eggs diet, you basically just eat meat and eggs, okay? So that means when I went shopping, I would just buy, I've done videos, you can see where I went shopping and I got everything I need for the steak and eggs diet for less than $5 a day, okay? I just buy a whole bunch of steaks, a whole bunch of eggs, butter, maybe some half and half, okay? And that was it, okay? And if I have to travel and on the steak and eggs diet, or if I have to go out to eat, not a problem. I just eat in, let's say, a diner, okay? I'll grab some eggs, an omelet, some bacon, whatever, okay? I could get this food anywhere, okay? It's also not the kind of diet where I have to eat at specific times. It's not the kind of diet where I have to eat a specific meal in the mornings or at night or before or after I work out. So it's really easy to follow, really easy to shop for, really easy to cook for the steak and eggs diet. Because I was doing refeeds once a week, I could still go out on a Saturday with my girlfriend and have some donuts. We could have Italian or Chinese or Vietnamese for lunch, okay? Because I could do a carb refeed with the noodles or the rice or whatever. At night we could have a couple slices of pizza one day a week when I did my refeeds. So whereas it's impossible to do the anaerobics diet and go and eat in a restaurant or at a party or whatever, I just had to make sure that if I had a party to go to or whatever, I just made sure I did that on my refeed day, okay, when I was on the steak and eggs diet. So, like I said, those are the advantages and the disadvantages of my two favorite diets. And as a matter of fact, if you join my newsletter, okay, link in the description, click on that, join my newsletter. The first email you get from me is going to be with 2 PDFs, one explaining my first experience on the anaerobics diet and one explaining my first experience on the steak and eggs diet. I suggest you check them out. But like I said, those are my two favorite diets, and those are the reasons why those are my two favorite diets.